front post, yarn over, go around the post, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2. Back post double crochet, yarn over, come from the back of the post to the front, pull through, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, the next one. A lot of times people go into the space in between and they don't get the yarn over from the previous. I'm going to go under the post, or behind the post, under all the stitch and the yarn over, and come out the other side, not on top of the previous yarn over, and the whole post. The next one will be a back post all the way under on the front. I'm going to show a couple of over exaggerations of some things that could make this not look nice and neat. One is when you go into the front post and you do your pull through, if you pull your pull through up and get a really long loop on it, it can elongate your double crochet. Another one is if you're reaching and you let this really get loose, when you do your pull through, it can look like you actually have almost like a chain 1. It really spaces them out and then they don't lay nice and neat right next to each other. So the way you can watch for that is making sure the loop stays on the hook. You can hang on to it, and then when you yarn over, put your finger on top of it and hang on to those so they don't move. Do your front post, do your pull through, and you can see I kind of turn the hat sideways a little bit. I'm not continuing to crochet like this. I actually pinch it, and I have all 3 loops approximately the same tension around my hook, and then I do my pull through. I'll try to anyways. And for the back loop one, again, hanging onto these tight, because right here is where you could like really pull to reach, and you could get that elongated space looking one. Once you get it all the way pulled through, make sure they're all 3 on there, even tension, and then do your pull through 2s. And that keeps them nice and lined up right next to each other. Okay, so we're coming up to where we're going to meet up with their beginning front post. This is a front post. I'm going to do a back post. And a front post. I kind of say that in my mind while I'm doing it. I go front post, back post, front post, back post. I don't know, maybe it will help you. It helps me. Back post. Okay, so up to this point we've been doing front post and back post into a half double crochet. Now we're going to be doing a front post into a front post and a back post into a back post. And the way you accomplish that is for the front post double crochet, yarn over, and you're going to grab the post that is raised. Again, not getting the stitch top and, or excuse me, the yarn over from the previous row and the yarn over from the previous row on the other side. We want to get all the way under the stitch top and the yarn overs. So we're going to do a yarn over again, watching your tension. And then we'll continue, and you just reach back and find that back post, getting underneath all of the stitch tops and yarn overs. Watching your tension. Do 2 more. So front post. And then a back post. And you'll continue this all the way around the hat for 3 or 5 rows for little kids hats, which this is a 12-month hat, I'll probably just put 3 rows of front post, back post. Okay, I'm coming up to the last 3 stitches before I'm at my first front post double crochet, where I've got 1, 2, 3 rows. And you can see there's quite a jump. So to get down where it evens out and looks smoother along the edge, we're going to go ahead and shorten our stitches as we do these last 3. So you're going to go ahead and do a front post half double crochet in the second to the last stitch, and then you're going to not even yarn over, and you're just going to do a a back post single crochet, and then to fasten it off you're just going to do a front post slip stitch. And I'm just going to pull that loop so you can see how it ends up being pretty straight right there across. Then you'll fasten it off and weave in your ends.